So, over 3 years, and Stranger Things is finally back. I've been waiting for this one for a long time. Though, honestly, with shows like this, I don't really care about the length between seasons as long as it's still good. This isn't a One Punch Man situation where you wait 6 years and it's dog shit. Like, you could tell they put so much effort into this season, and it's incredible. They waste no time in these first two episodes. Straight off the bat, episode one, all this crazy shit's happening, and I really appreciate that, right, Momo? Do you like Stranger Things? He wasn't even alive when Stranger Things started. Isn't that crazy? Now he's 7 years old. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, must have been born between seasons two and three, I think. I think the only issue I have is them explaining a lot of stuff that happened off screen because it's been like a 1 year time jump. But it works well with Robin's radio station. I thought it was gonna be like an actual job she had, but it turns out it's like kind of she uses code words to get everybody's attention, like kind of like some World War II James Bond shit, which I think is kind of cool. Um, and Holly, what's what's going on with Holly? That is crazy. I think the revelation that Mr. Watson is actually Vecna slash the guy from Twilight is pretty obvious, but I still think it works well. And you still have the mystery as to why Holly's being the victimizer this time, because she doesn't really have much trauma, really. She's just a normal little girl. Um, so it kind of begs the question as to what makes these kids so special. Poor Dustin's been through a lot watching Eddie die, and now he's kind of idolized him and become a little bit like him. But he's also very jaded and blunt over how people still treat Eddie all this time, and he kind of puts himself out there too much to get bullied, and it's just really sad to see. I like Robin in these episodes as well. She's a lot more less obnoxious than season four, but still more obnoxious than season three. It's really weird. Season three, she was like really cool. Season four, she's a little crazy, and in season five, she's somewhere in the middle. But yeah, the episode one starts off really good, and episode two just boom, like it's insane. But episode one was promising. Episode two take things to a whole new level. It has one of the craziest like opening scenes in the entire show, where the Demogorgon attacks the Wheeler's house, and you know what? As much as Ted could be an asshole, he was ready to protect his family with that golf club. It just, he was no match for the Vecna. And, like, Mrs. Wheeler Karen, man, she goes out like a champ. Like, stay away from my daughter! Like, she was going full Ripley from Alien there. It was awesome. I really thought those parents died. I really thought they bit the bullet there, but it turns out they're alive, barely, and in the hospital. So, hopefully they get better. Being the vanishing of Holly Wheeler is a deliberate callback to episode one of the original series, the vanishing of Will Biles, and very similar situations. They both get dragged into the Upside Down by a Demogorgon. Very mysterious circumstances as to why, though. Why does Vecna want all these children to join him in the mind layer? I don't, I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to find out, right? And it's sad to see Holly get kidnapped because it reminds the other characters that Vecna is not all like they could save people, they could rescue people he kidnaps, but he'll just kidnap more people. He's unstoppable at this point. And as much of a minor character she was in the first couple seasons, I feel like they make her very prominent here, which is good because it allows you to care more about her to after she gets kidnapped. And I think this kind of all comes back to season one when she was a little baby and she saw the thing come out of the walls. Maybe she has that gift that Will and Eleven have. The Shining. I'm just kidding. Will has these like Harry Potter powers now, similar to how Harry could see what Voldemort sees. Now Will could see what Vecna sees, and he could also see what Holly sees, which is very interesting. Um, it's like they're connected through the upside down hive mind, similar to Pluribus. Though I've only seen episode one of Pluribus because I don't have Apple TV. Episodes one and two are only an hour long, but I feel like so much stuff happened in them that the great. It's great at building momentum. I feel like sometimes with Stranger Things seasons, it starts off a bit slow, and the characters are just kind of doing random stuff, and then it slowly builds to where the finale is very intense. This season kind of starts like at 60. It doesn't go, slowly 0 to 60. It starts at 60, and it's just going to keep going up, I feel like. And I think that works very well for a final season. There's no dilly dallying. There's no introducing 500 new characters. Looking at you, Glee. I just, I feel like they're on top form this season. The horror moments work well. The character beats work very well. It's great. I'm very happy to see the show back. And like I said, I don't care that it took 3 years, as long as it's good. Once again, looking at you, One Punch Man.